I congratulate the writers gathered here today for this first ASEAN Literary Festival. And I thank them, especially Jaime Maidan Flores of the Steering Committee, for this tribute which allows me to convey to them a short message. Something significant must be occurring in the ASEAN regions these days. This forum of important ASEAN writers can only indicate a new awareness of their relevance to literature and culture. Perhaps this is a response to the fact that we have not really garnered the forces of our combined cultures to form an ASEAN organization that would answer significantly to the need of regional development. ASEAN literature, to a large extent, does not show a unified response to common problems, but attack from varied and fragmented points of view. While this is justified by different geopolitics, where people seem to decrease in importance when compared with material realities, it can be faulted for closing the door to understanding cultural diversities. In some conferences I have attended, this matter was discussed time and again. Why, for instance, have we not developed an ASEAN language? Why, for another, has literature in translation not flourished in the ASEAN region? There have been times in the past when we were very concerned about these things and had even initiated steps towards their realization. What happened? Because of the lack of literary translation, we are mostly ignorant of what is taking place in the literary consciousness in other ASEAN countries, and are therefore deprived of the aesthetic virtues of their novels, poems, and dramas. Translations give us an access to their mind and heart as they configure social, political, and theological worlds. In that way, we were in touch with their realities, no matter how far they might be. And isn't that how it should be? Unable to understand a novel in its original language, we can still gain access to its truth and craft through mediation of translators. We must energize our translation bureaus on the regional levels to keep that accessibility always available. I remember a very active translation situation in Indonesia and the Philippines in the 1970s and the 1980s, by which we learned of the works of their important writers. There were even regional literary anthologies of translated literary work. With an ASEAN language, all these problems of translation will become academic, but that seems to be a formidable undertaking, given the stress and strains of an ASEAN reality. In the meantime, we can give more attention to the translations, as that these translations are more desirable and doable. Ladies and gentlemen, let this festival signify our intention to create great ASEAN literature through translation. Thank you very much.